Queen Mary and King Frederik have been forced to cut back part of their upcoming royal tour. Their 2-day visit to the Faroe Islands, which was due to take place next week, has been postponed due to the strike. Their Majesties had originally planned to visit the Faroes at the start of their Commonwealth tour. However, 5 major labor unions have been on strike since May 14th. On Wednesday, the Danish royal family announced the change of itinerary, emphasizing that they hope to make the visit later this year, but a specific date has not yet been set. The statement says that the royal couple fully understands the decision made by the Faroese government. It is pointed out that Faroese Prime Minister Axel Johannesson has offered to reschedule the visit. Their Majesties look forward to carrying out the planned program at a later date, the statement reads. It's fair to say that the past few months have not been easy for Queen Mary. They both ascended the throne in January after Queen Margrethe abdicated at the end of the year, a radical turn of events that occurred in an already turbulent time. But little by little, Mary showed her natural talent and resilience, meeting this media hurricane with innate grace. Action after action, the Queen was as open and honest as possible. Furthermore, on the occasion of their 20th wedding anniversary, the monarchs made it clear that their marriage is not in jeopardy by demonstrating their complicity and affection. So much so that he is one of the most beloved royals in Denmark, even more so than Frederik. All of this was demonstrated at his latest gala event. Frederik and Mary of Denmark, along with former monarch Margrethe II and her sister, Princess Benedicta, attended the 175th anniversary of the Danish Constitution. An event of this magnitude required appropriate style, the protocol of which was to wear a hat, adapting their hairstyle to it with the original bob hairstyle. The day of celebration was divided into 2 parts. Early in the morning, the kings, Margrethe and Princess Benedicta, attended a religious service at Holmen Church, and then went to Parliament, where the 4 of them signed the Book of Honor. Both dates were marked by rain, which forced his companions to open umbrellas so that none of them would get wet. Princess Benedicta, for her part, chose a white and purple double suit for the event, while Queen Margaret opted for completely white, one of the many colors that continue to occupy her busy agenda despite her abdication. And if there's one thing Queen Mary knows how to do, it's dazzle with her stylistic choices. This time around, Mary's choice was one of her favorite coral-colored dresses. We know that this design is among her favorite outfits because this is not the first time we see her wearing it. She has already worn it to the confirmation of Isabella, her eldest daughter, or to the reception at Buckingham Palace for the coronation of King Charles III. This time, however, the Queen wanted to add some new, fully personalized details: long, voluminous sleeves and crepe. The original dress had a belt with a cross-shaped element in the middle. This element was embellished with blue, green, red, and white beveled stones. However, this time Mary decided to use a different type of belt. In this case, it was the same color as the clothes, and in the middle part there were caramel-colored rhinestones. This shade went perfectly with the rest of the accessories, such as shoes or a bright pomelo. The second detail that Frederik's wife had custom-made to create a new style was the buttons on the sleeves. These were sewn into the fabric, whereas the first version did not have this. Besides these 2 innovative elements, Christian of Denmark's mother knew how to use the most appropriate colors for the bright coral hue of the garment. A few weeks ago, Frederik turned 56 years old and celebrated his first anniversary as king. Therefore, the monarchs spared no expense to show their joy for the new year of the son of Margrethe II. Smiling, cozy, and full of joy, Frederik and Mary appeared on the balcony of Amalienborg Palace to celebrate the special day. After the official greeting, the Danish Royal Guard sang "It's the King's Birthday Today," dressed in the traditional red uniform of the formation. The royal guard today, as is traditional on the regent's birthday, is dressed in red uniforms. The red color of the uniform appeared around 1660. For the daily protection of the royal house, the guardsmen wear a dark blue uniform, which was introduced as a field uniform in 1848. The Danish royal house explained on its social media. After the public euphoria, the kings and their 4 children continued their celebrations in private, away from prying eyes and commentary. Queen Mary and King Frederik were forced to cut back part of their upcoming royal tour, postponing a 2-day visit to the Faroe Islands due to a strike by 5 major labor unions. The visit was originally planned for the start of their Commonwealth tour, but will now take place later this year. The Danish royal family has expressed understanding and support for the Faroese government's decision and intends to carry out the planned program in the future. Despite recent difficulties, including Queen Margrethe's abdication and the beginning of her reign in turbulent times, Queen Mary has demonstrated her resilience and natural talent. Her honesty and openness, as well as her demonstration of a strong family relationship with King Frederik, have strengthened her popularity among the Danes. In recent months, Mary has shown at official events with her impeccable style, further cementing her position as one of Denmark's most beloved monarchs.